Ooh, just getting a few things going here. Give us a few. Super early for myself, man. Super early. Another unscheduled stream. I gotta get better at trying to get these notifications and trying to get some scheduled streams on, man. It's just streaming can be tough when you got a lot going on. I'll tell you that. All right, all right. All right. I don't want the music to overpower myself or the games. Let me get this. Let me get this cut down, man. Shout out to Big L for the new playlist. Not bad, not bad. So here we are, man. Year 5, season 3. We're gonna jump into exactly. Kind of feel like this is. I should have did a sound check. I'm not my fault. My fault. I didn't. I didn't even want to cap to y'all. Okay, there seems to be a little bit more uh, tolerable, I should say. Um, New update now. Lots going on. Um, it may take a few days really to uncover everything and for us to dive into every little thing that's going on here. Um, let's see. Uh, so let's see here. So originally, um, I had tuned in. It wasn't. I think it was Rogo. Rogo put out a movie. Not a movie, but he put out a video earlier explaining to head over to the castle. Um, and when you head over to the castle, you're supposed to talk to Wally. Um, and while talking to Wally, I guess he opens up some type of vendor of some sort. Um, but I'm going to show you guys what happened to me when I went over to talk to Wally. Uh, Big Wally didn't have too much to say to Don. Let's check it out. Let's see. So this is Wally. Uh, she's a vendor that's coordinated with the descent mode. So you go over here. Oh, okay. Now, no cap. I know I look crazy, bro. But when I went to Wally earlier, this menu did not pop up. So I was gonna give you guys an alternative. So if you come over to Wally, now Wally wanna act, she didn't came around. She ain't playing hard to get no more. Now she wanna, you know what I'm saying? But check this out here, man. This is the new vendor. Um, where you can spend your descent currency. Originally, when I came here, like I said, that menu was not up. So I was going to tell you guys, okay, if you come over here to the settlement, and for whatever reason, when we have updates, there's hiccups, there's things that work, there's things that don't work. Um, Big PSA, bro. Do not recal anything at this point until further notice. Recaling things takes your item and basically deconstructs it. You get a component, but you lose your item. So, a lot of us, we've kind of been looking forward to going out there and uh, recaling those third attributes on all our exotics. Whether you want to replace crit hit damage with headshot damage or whatever the case. There's been a lot of us that have been anticipating that to go live into the game. If you do head over to here or any other recal station in the game, you will lose your item, as it currently stands. So I would honestly stay away from recalling any exotics at this point. Um, so anyway, yeah, if you come over here and you speak to her, she should have a few items available for you. Um, but if you come over here and Wally's, she want to act shy for whatever goddamn reason, you just go back over to the base here, um, go to this descent thing, go to the table, and you'll have the same items available here as you do over there. So if you guys are wondering, like, why he was just at the damn station, why would he leave there and come here? Well, I'm just trying to show players that if this does happen to you, if you do go here and it's glitched or these items aren't showing, just go to the White House and utilize the original um, table just outside the descent mode. But this is kind of interesting here. So you guys see I have 4,991 points for descent currency. You see we have a reconstructed cache. I don't really know. I'm a little confused on this reconstructed cache. Does this apply to the descent mode? Weapons and gear previously encountered in the field have been updated to the database. Crafting a blueprint allowing the simulation to digitally reconstruct and manufacture items previously unavailable through traditional manufacturing processes. Okay, that sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to me. I'm thinking that maybe if we'll probably buy one. We've got enough. We'll check it out. Obviously, you have the exotic cache. Another way to um, get those exotic caches and components up. Besides DZ or doing projects or knocking out weeklies. This is another way to get your components up. Or you just send players. Check this out, man. Named item cache, very similar to the one we have for the what's that vendor called for countdown? The countdown requisition. Same thing for there. Okay, there's different types of currency, but you can obtain some of the same items. So this is pretty cool. Now, I don't know what this blue descent uniform, red descent uniform, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm guessing that these are variants of the gear outfits that you wear in descent. Is what I'm guessing. Not 100% sure. But you see they got blue, red, yellow, and green. And then they have the Vindicator here. Okay. Um, 350 currency is what you'll need to get this baby here. Now, as you can see, I've got 4,991. Um, I don't play Descent very often, but when I do play high rounds. I've broke 20 multiple times. I think my highest is 22 solo. Um, Highest group, I don't know, maybe 16, 17, somewhere around there. So I've gotten my feet wet with Descent quite a bit, and it's not bad. I'm not sure. Are these a rose I'm getting for this? Is that what this is? Not sure if I'm feeling that right now. What's that about? Okay, so what we'll probably do here is we'll probably end up buying a few different things just to kind of see what this is. Um, so I guess we go ahead and okay, so we just purchased the Vindicator. Are the rows the same? The rows look the same. 13.7, 13.7. Let me check this. Let me check something out. Yeah, 13.7, 14.7. The rows, okay. I don't understand why somebody would want to buy more than one Vindicator. Maybe if they want to mess with that bottom attribute. But again, PSA, guys, if you haven't heard, do not recal anything. None of your exotics at this point. I'm not sure if there's a bug for the high ends, but I know for certain that there's something going on with the exotics, man. I don't know the name of the guy, but he's got a video out about 6 minutes long. Um, Said he was on his way somewhere. And he went out there and he tried to, and he actually showed it. I mean, he recaled the third attribute and it deconstructed his item. Um, you don't want to be in that situation. So you see, I've already gotten some 25s out here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. At this point, with the game being how it is, I might just fully optimize this thing. You understand? I might just fully optimize it and just not even. All right, let's this thing do. Okay, the talent appears to be. It's called Ortiz Assault Interface. While scoped, the weapon will highlight a random body section of each enemy. The weapon deals 70% extra damage to the highlighted body sections. So this kind of works. I don't know if you guys use Achilles pulse or um, you mess with that at all, but the Achilles pulse is very similar. You scan, just like you do a regular pulse, and then it'll highlight a particular part of the body. The only thing with the Achilles pulse is any weapon gets that additional bonus. This here is specifically for the Vindicator exotic rifle. So you don't need the pulse, the Achilles pulse, to have those same mechanics kind of working out for you. So that's pretty cool, man. We're gonna try this out and see just is it worth keeping? Should you guys get it? Should you not get it? Um, Showing you guys how to obtain it with ease. Uh, I'm really not sure what this is. Reconstructed couch. Hmm, I don't know. I just bought one anyway. Oh boy, maybe I shouldn't have done that because I don't. Okay, so here it is right here. Let's open this up. Let's see what is this. What is this reconstructed cache? Huh. So the so the reconstructed cache uh, gives named items, or when you just buy a named item cache. Okay, guys, dang, I'm not gonna front with y'all. Like I know what just went on right there. I was not expecting. Um, this isn't bad though. I would use this for my hardcore character, but this isn't bad, man. Those are pretty decent. It's got health damage. Health's gonna be pretty big. What's going on, Frost? How you doing, brother? You know, we're just sitting back and trying to get a feel, for this new update. Excuse me. Trying to show everybody how they can obtain the new exotic rifle. It gives the blueprints for regular game mode. That's what that is. Okay, so so for that particular item, you unlock that blueprint, and they give you the item. Okay, that's pretty cool. Because they didn't have to give you the item; they could have just made you buy it and just gave you the blueprint. But it's cool because they give you the item, so you see what blueprint. Gotcha, gotcha. You know, honestly, bro, I'm just getting to it. I did have my cup of coffee, so that's helping a little bit. But there are other things that are kind of countering that. I'm just gonna try it out. I heard that nice. So really, I could just go over here and I can just buy quite a few of these and have the blueprints, huh? That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. So all of these caches, shout out to Frost for giving us a little bit of, but it looks like nice, nice. Let's go, man. See, now, Frost, I've been telling all you guys, man, for a long time, bro. Jump into that descent. Try to get, you know what I mean? Try to get familiar with it, man. And they actually added some incentives for people who've been knocking out descent. All these points we've been storing and complaining once you finish the table. Once you finish the table, we're just sitting around with all these points, and now we can actually utilize it. So I got the Dare, Good Times, and the Boomstick. And I'm not a fan of none of those. Oh man. You know what, Frost? I heard that the new exotic rifle is not all that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a whirl, bro. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna give it a whirl. What I may end up doing is fully optimizing this. I'm not recalling anything. You heard about the situation with the recal, right? Pretty crazy. What do you guys think about that? I think that's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's crazy that. Oh, you see, Frost, I've already been on my bullshit, bro. 25 Nemesis, 25 Lady Death, 25 Boros, 25 870s, uh, 25 Carbine 7s, 25 M5. I went crazy, bro. Let me see. How many resources do I have? Or components? 111. I went from damn near 300. Let me tell you guys, I had almost 300 of these things when I first got on. I've only been on for about maybe 30 minutes. So I went from like 300 components down to 111. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna probably start that up in a little while here, Frost. I'm gonna start the manhunt stuff. Probably knock all that out on challenging just to kind of get a feel for what's going on. I'm not a big fan of uh, Kelso being this manhunt that they say that she is, or I'm sorry, a hunter. I'm not the biggest fan. I like Kelso, man. Hopefully she's really rocking with us. Tell me more. How so? Yeah, so I'm gonna check it out. What I'm gonna probably do here is I'm probably gonna go ahead. I'm gonna optimize this. I think Kelso's a hunter. Kelso's our girl, man. She's cool, bro. Kelso's cool, bro. Um, okay, another thing I kind of wanted to do too, gang, is these little outfit things here, bro. Like, I mean, blue, red, yellow, or green, bro. Like, I could see myself rocking the red, maybe the green. I'm gonna buy one of these just because I can, bro. You guys see the points, man. I'm gonna grab that and maybe run around looking like a red Power Ranger. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we've obtained our new exotic rifle. Now we're gonna go over here to the base. What I may have to do here, gang, is I may have to swap characters. Um, Put this in my stash, go pick it up with my mule, and then see exactly what's going on. Because the rolls aren't bad, but they're not good either. So, what we may have to do, we're gonna have to throw some points on this thing, that's for sure. All right. So, you guys see, I'm not playing around. You see, I'm not playing. What do those top four items say? Level what? Level what? 25, 25, 25, 25. I'm gonna get these up too. Don't worry about it. The Scorpio is definitely going up. I got a few other ones that are between like 20, 22. King Breakers at a 20. I'm gonna get those up too, man. No doubt about it. Just give me some time. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them all. We'll keep this in here. Boom, boom. All right. So right now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna swap characters real quick. I'm gonna go grab my mule. Okay. Go get my mule character. I'm gonna come back, and then we're gonna fully optimize this new exotic rifle. Yeah, it's my hardcore character, and this is my mule. You see what I mean? You see how like pro players or people who was just like shield splinter buff is fun. I got a few shield splinters, Frost. I definitely have a few of those. Um, the named and the high end got a buff. Let me tell you guys another thing that I just put up in the chat there, bro. Um, MP7 now shoots 1,000 RPM. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. 1,000 RPM. But let's take a look. Okay. All right. Let's get this on here. Yeah. So it's all about staying ahead, man. Staying ahead of the curve. Um, One way to do. You see my expertise here, man. You see, 25 expertise level. 386 out of 386 items are proficient at Pretty much includes everything, all new pieces, even pieces I do not have and have not obtained. Um, so phone is going crazy over here, man. Okay. So we're gonna do, like I said, we're gonna just fully optimize this thing out, bro. I'm not recalling anything. I don't want to. I don't want to risk it, bro. I don't want to risk it at all. Even if it does cost me a little bit of points um, to get this thing fully triple god roll. That's cool. You know, that's why, as we stated, we had several meetings. The most recent one was of last week, trying to get everybody together, man. Um, get people on board so when this update does hit, they can do what I'm doing. They don't have to worry about making characters or grinding or doing this. They can come out here and focus on what they want to do as opposed to what they need to do. I did what I needed to do um, last week. That's when I made my last New York character. We all knew the update was coming. We knew this was the last phase before it went live. So, again, putting yourself in a situation where you can, go out here and focus on, maybe your build, maybe hunting an exotic, doing whatever it is you guys need to do. You can do that. Every time there's an update, 10-15 minutes after it being released, I'm maxed. Every time. Not sometimes. Every time. So, we share that with the community. We share that with Triple T members. We share that with people that tune in, kind of see what we got going. But you guys pretty much see the gist of what we're doing. We're just fully optimizing this thing is all. So now let's take a look at this. Don't that look much better? Huh? Don't that look much better? Let's go. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just not content with me just leaving it like this here. I'm gonna throw some levels on this thing. Yeah, Frost, getting that expertise on this. I mean, I don't know, man. Some people think it's more important than others. I mean, you guys saw that, before the update, I was still using level 20 weapons. I still have level 20 weapons. My highest piece of gear is, I think, 15. Um, prior to the update, that's 10 levels. I'm fighting people that have 25 on everything. So, do I believe you can still compete without being fully maxed up? Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, any type of PvP scenario, you should give yourself the best um, shot you got, and having a few extra layers for damage or armor is always going to help you in those types of situations. So I was never one to turn my nose up at people who grinded their expertise. Get your expertise up, man. So the new Vindicator, man, I know we're kind of all over the place. We're talking about a lot. We got a lot going on. You guys just tuned in. We're experimenting with the new. We're experimenting with the new damn exotic rifle, the Vindicator. Basically, this thing kind of works like the Achilles pulse, man. Excuse me. Basically, when you aim down sight, it highlights a part of the body. That particular part of the body receives 75% extra weapon damage, which is it's pretty dope. That's a lot of weapon damage, man. So I don't know if this thing is like clunky. Does it have a lot of muzzle climb? Is it shooting pellets? Outside of the highlighted areas? I don't know. You know, um, my broski sharp here, he says it's not all that great. Um, I don't want to put pretty much any exotics into this thing. Um, so I'm gonna leave it at 12 because at level 13 is where they actually charge you your first exotic. It's not at 11, it's 13. So let me get this thing to a 12. It's triple god, bro. We got a little bit of damage on this thing. And that's all we really wanted to do. We wanted to make sure that we got this thing triple god wrong. We want to make sure that I'm just really looking at my points here, man. Some of them are a little low. It's not that noticeable. Oh, yeah, they may have to darken that then. All right, so I'm gonna put this back in there. And you see my mule here. My mule, she has all the exotics that I really don't use. Now, I have every exotic in the game. You see my F2000s, man. Let's go. Look at my FAMASas. Aren't they beautiful? Aren't my FAMASas beautiful? So for all you nerds out there who, well, damn, why don't you use FAMAS? You do because all you guys use FAMAS, man. That's why, bro. All you guys use FAMAS. But you know what? I'm gonna start using my FAMASas again with this nerf and the amount of components that we need. I'm gonna get these things leveled up. Okay, you guys see it, 10 and 12, both triple god roll. I tell people I have FAMASas, I just don't use them, man. They think I'm fucking capping, though. So, there's my shield spinner, man. Let's go. There's that beautiful shield spinner. So again, my mule character, but she's got a lot of stuff. Named items, exotics, etc., etc. She's got a lot of stuff, man. She's got a lot of stuff going. Um, Alright, so let me see. Looks like we got quite a few people on too, Phil. Process. Fucking nuts. Oh. No, the FAMAS is really a good weapon, though, man. I think we all know and have come to realization. One thing that really turned me off from the FAMAS was, bro, it was every single person used it, bro. It just, it really, but you know what? One thing I like about that whole situation is it made me use other things. It made me use things like the Carbine 7 and the M4 and my FAL and um, CTAR. Like the CTAR is something that um, we've been using for some time. Um, and the F2000 as well, bro. Those are good alternatives to the FAMAS. Absolutely. So if you guys were like, oh, maybe you wanted to use something else, you wanted a different feeling, or maybe you just didn't want to be classified with the other 99% of the people who play, it's okay to step outside those comfort zones and find other weapons. Now there's a lot more weapons that we all can utilize that are pretty dope. I think we'll all like. So we'll get into that, man. We'll get into that. But let's grab this out of the stash. Alright, so we got the Vindicator right here, bro. We got the Vindicator. Let's see. Oh, this shit's on normal. Okay, so the manhunt shit, as we can see. Okay. So we gotta collect this missing intel first. Looks like we're going back to New York here, bro. Alright. So we're gonna put our map on challenging, bro. We ain't gonna run around, and I don't want to use this new weapon on normal or hard. At least challenging or heroic. I want to kind of see how this thing is gonna stand up. I'm kind of nervous. Frost says he doesn't care for it. I'm kind of nervous. Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like all of it took place in New York. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I guess I could use. Excuse me. Add a new stronghold? I don't know, man. I don't know. New stronghold in New York? Oof. Alright, guys. You see the Vindicator, man. We got a triple guy roll. Currently at expertise level 12. Um, I'll try this out, man. So it looks like we'll run our AR with the rifle. So I mean, you see the damage here isn't bad. Obliterate's amazing, bro. I've always liked, and now that you got 10 seconds to keep those stacks instead of 5, that's a big deal. I mean, even if it would have went from like let's say 5 to 8, that would have been a big deal. But they doubled it, so that gives you a lot more time to do a lot more different things, um, and not have to rush and get yourself in a bad situation to engage something to keep those stacks. You can kind of sit in the pocket a little longer, assess your situation, and then make your move. Obliterate is in a really good spot. Um, in fact, what I could do, let's see, if I do run Obliterate, let's see. I mean, you see it here. You guys know that this ain't nothing new to me, man. I love Obliterate, man. Obliterate's nice. There's one triple guide road right here. A walker one. Um, got a few other Obliterates too, which would be pretty nice. If I do run Obliterate, I probably will swap my specialization from Tactician possibly to I could go Gunner, get that A-OK for 15%. But I would have to. Just trying to think if I was to use a different AR, what would I use? I'll go M4. I think I'll keep the Carbine 7. So you feel that I should go Obliterate? Alright, broski. Look, it's 20% though. Oof. I mean, if you want me to go Obliterate, I'm gonna change my specialization game. I'm gonna alter this field a little bit. My bro Frost says he wants me to use Obliterate. He says it's fun, so we're gonna use Obliterate. Rifle. And we can take this off. Okay. So we're still at 6144. So we just alter a few things, man. Give me one moment here, gang. Yeah, 54. This is gonna put us at a solid, I think, what, 59? Yep. Alright, This was 44. Oof. I mean, honestly, do I 44? Alright, this is what we're gonna do here. I'm gonna sacrifice this 12% right here, man. Alright. So now we're at 50-50. Okay. So we gave up a little crit hit damage to get our rifle at 50%, and that's cool. We're okay with that. Before we, so much going on, right? What's going on? What's going on? So I just bought an outfit, man. Where is it at? What would it be under though? That I don't even know. Well, they be coming out with some of the weakest stuff, man. Yo, Frost, if you didn't step away, quick question, bro. Maybe you can assist me. For this apparel shit, bro. I just bought this damn red suit. How do I find it? The apparel suit. I mean, fuck. Hell no. You know what I'm trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out. I bought the red. I bought the red. Whatchamacallit, bro? Descent outfit. How in the hell do I equip it though, bro? It's not in here. Where would it be? Would it be over here? That's interesting, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have no idea where it's at. I have no idea. You guys saw me buy that shit, man. But I don't know where it went. I think these are all the old ones. Where the fuck is it, bro? I don't know. The thing on top of Tetris. Oh, it went in here? Ah, you're right. Did go in here. Good shit, Frost. Oh, no, Frost is probably thinking like, Dom, I know what you're doing. Put it down. Bro. And you know what's crazy? I was in this damn menu several times, and I'm over here, here, and over here, all around, but right here, right here. The only one that is not lit up on the scarves. That's cool. That's cool. Shout out to Frost, man. Shout out to Frost. Good friend slash brother of mine, man. He's a good guy. I don't know. Should I wear this shit? Should I run around looking like one of the Red Power Rangers, bro? Should I do that? Should we do it, though? We just gotta swap out a few things. Hold on. You know, Dom. If there's one thing Dom has, it's drip, bro. Like, you understand? Uh oh, wait a minute. No, no. um, for some reason, you know what? I haven't wore this one in a while, bro. That looks, that looks sick, man. I like that. I might keep that one. That looks. I like that. I like that look too, though, man. I was one of the first to come out with the old school, the old school goggles with the little face mask. You can't change the boots. That's one thing I hate about these fucking outfits, man. Like, you can't change like the boots or the pants or something in that month. You just have to roll with it, bro. Whatever it is, you just have to roll with it, bro. Like, all right, gang. I'm gonna run around looking like one of the Red Power Rangers, I guess, man. You understand? Let's go. Um, so we changed the map to challenge, and we went ahead and showed everybody how to obtain the exotic rifle. We optimized the rifle. We upgraded the rifle. Um, I guess we start this manhunt shit, I suppose. Um, missing intel. Okay, so this intel for Kelso, man. What do we need to go for this? Civic Center? Oh, so we got to go to New York, it looks like, to start. I thought maybe we had to do something here, maybe some type of uh, hidden com or someone we need to, speak to. But it looks like they want us to head straight on over to New York. So, alright. Oh, you did say obliterate, didn't you, gang? Hold on. You did say you wanted me to run obliterate, so I got you. We don't really need that at 56, so I'll do. I mean, I'm cool with my crit hit chance at 50 for the rifle. I don't want to lose. If it doesn't work in the anything. Yeah, I think the specialization outfit's pretty cool for us. I'm not gonna lie. But because we're running obliterate, bro, and we're not running spotter anymore, it's really important that both weapons are at least at 50%. So, and Frost, he wanted me to run obliterate. So we took out perfect spotter, and we're now running obliterate. Oh, Frost, you're right. So you can optimize recap. So pretty much anything you can do at the base of ops, you can do anywhere in the game now. That's pretty cool. I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many times we hated going to the base because we were fucking with builds, optimizing or recalibrating. So now that you can do that anywhere, that's pretty dope. pretty dope. To integrate that menu into the game, it just, man, that's pretty dope. All right, so I think we're good on crit chance. I think we're good on crit damage. I don't think we need to worry about any of that stuff currently, man. Um, Head on over to New York now, I suppose. Give this weapon a shot, man. I mean, that's one of the reasons we fired up the stream, man. We wanted to show you guys how you can get a hold of this new uh, exotic, man. And not only did I show you guys how to get a hold of it, I showed you how to get that thing triple god roll. Really optimized. Yeah, that's a big relief for us, not having to deal with that shit, man. Alright, so I'm guessing the side mission that's labeled Search for Kelso is where we need to be. So I'm saying I think you can get upstairs this way too. Am I tweaking it? I still would help if I looked at the map. Okay, so I'm supposed to be downstairs? Yeah. The laptop. Downstairs? Damn it. Well, I had to. Oh, okay, so I had to come over here and activate the next thing. See, and that's one thing that kills me too, bro. Like, you have to run over. Like, I literally had to run over here for them to. I'm standing in front of the laptop. Search for Kelso. Okay. All right. Let's review the footage here, man. She reeks. Oof.
Agent, we found footage of Kelso in Civic Center on the street cameras. I need you to see if you can figure out what she was doing at the gate.
Okay. So you guys just saw what was going on here. Okay, we already saw that. Okay, so Frost he's not buying it that Kelso's a hunter. You know what? I'm riding with you, Frost. I'm not buying that bullshit either. I don't think Kelso's against us. Looks like we gotta go to the Civic Center. Let's see. Ah, and look at this. We have a convoy moving northbound toward our position. We'll go figure. Oh, you know what I just realized? Why am I running my Carbine 7 with, hmm, this is amazing. I don't know if you guys peeped this, but I'm a big fan of MP7, and it's now 1,000 RPM, bro. 1,000. It's crazy. Alright, I gotta go to my stash box real quick before we take off. I'm going over here, see what we got. Uh, could use this M4. Yeah, we're gonna use M4. So this one's at 50%. I don't like that. Let me change that real quick. Um, so we're at 60%. 55. Okay, so we're at a perfect 60. I'll take that. So you see, we're gonna rock M4 with new named exotic, so you guys can see how this thing performs, man. And let's get into it here. Yeah, I just killed the music real quick, so you guys can hear the comms. You guys think I should upgrade my M4 to 25? I think I should. I think we should. Let's see something. I know you guys want to see how this new weapon performs. We're gonna get into it. Just be patient with me here. Does that include drag off too, Frost? Because Keener basically fucking bullied drag off. He was killing Rikers, and he kept killing them until Dragoff gave him his support. So I'm thinking, oh, we missed our opportunity. That sucks. The convoy is gone. Yeah, I was thinking that might include Dragoff too, huh? No? Or was that before Dragoff? Oh, this is when they were the first wave. Before they went rogue? When they got left in the Dark Zone in Div 1? Couldn't even get a an extraction up out of there. That's tough. Left those boys for dead. I'm not gonna lie, that's gotta be tough. Alright, so now since we wanted to recal, we missed our opportunity to fast travel to the gate, so yeah, the comms are interesting. Not just the comms, but the damn what are those things that we sit there and watch those videos? Just looking at some skins here real quick, gang. This would be dope if it didn't have all that damn purple in it though, man. Of course, Frost. I'd love to hear it. Oh, you see that? It didn't take. That's crazy. It goes away. That's oh my gosh, there's a visual glitch. There's a visual glitch. You guys see that? This one works with there's a festive the name Grupo backpack is not appearing for some reason. Alright, gang, y'all see me. Oh, so that's why we physically have to come out here and figure and retract her steps. That makes sense, Frost. If she knows that they have access to all the comms, then she's probably not gonna. All right, let's check out this new rifle. Got some damage on there, though. I'll tell you that. You see, I'm hitting for 1-4, man. That's not bad. I guess we'll take out this hostage situation since we kind of just fell into our laps. I'm not really crazy about the scope on here, but we'll see. I'm getting pretty decent damage out of this new exotic rifle, man. You guys see, I'm hitting pretty consistently between 1.3 and 1.4, and this is not an all red deal. This is still, it's got 3 reds, 3 blues. I got 3 blues on here, I believe. So it's not an all red build, and I'm able to consistently crit over 1,000,000. Making short work of the challenge and difficulty. It's kind of damn near like story mode. You know, I can 2 to 3 tap most of the NPCs and kill them. It's got a 26 mag in there, so I mean, you can take out anywhere between, 8 and 9 NPCs comfortably before even reloading, so that's not bad. Okay, so do I really want to run pulse and decoy? Not really. I'm gonna run assault turret, and I would say ensnare, but I don't even think that's really gonna be needed here. Maybe striker drone. I'd rather get the high ground game. Yeah, you know what? I was having trouble identifying some of the highlighted parts myself, Frost. Okay, big difference. All right, instead of you saw the numbers there, bro. Instead of it being 1.3, it was 1.8. But the scope is what makes it difficult to hit um the highlighted areas, man, because the area on the body of the NPCs is so small. Um, it just makes it really tough, bro. If you can get comfortable with this clunky ass scope, uh, then I don't think you'll have much of an issue. But yeah, it's damn. I hit him for 1.5 to the legs. That's not bad. Hmm. I don't know. What do you guys, what do you guys think? Oh man, I got some mixed feelings, man. I mean, maybe for PvE, it may do all right. I can't see this being uh, any type of meta weapon for PvP. Just like the Achilles Pulse, I really don't see many people using the Kiwi's Pulse. Um, I think it's going to be kind of like the same story here, except for it being an actual skill. It's going to be a weapon. I don't know. And then the scope too. I mean, maybe if they did something with this damn scope, uh, just let us use either an ACOG or one of the other scopes. Um, the hit registration on this on that circle is just. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it myself. But I like how it marks multiple. It's not just one enemy at a time. I mean, if you like rifles, and this may be for you, it's not bad. It's just my biggest complaint is it's this damn scope, man. I mean, you can squeeze pretty good damage out of here. Like I said, if you run this on like an all red build, um, I'm sure you can probably get an upwards of like 2 million, over 2 mil a shot. I'm just hitting for like anywhere between 1.2 to 1.8. There's 1.2, a couple 800s. There is a difference if you don't land those shots that's marked to the body. There is quite a bit of a difference, man. Excuse me. Some shots it's like anywhere between 3 and 400,000 damage difference. If you hit outside of that marked area. But if you can consistently land shots in that area, um, you can get an extra 400, 500,000 damage probably, depending on what you're running, what you got set up. You know, Obviously your crit chance and crit damage are gonna play a factor in how hard you hit. Let's see here. All right. So it looks like we gotta head to Mulberry Street, which is. hmm, I hope this ain't one of those things where I'm really gonna have to like get out here and search for Mulberry Street. This should be marked with some type of yellow or goldish icon. So I don't. Oh, come on, don't do this to me, down. What the hell are we supposed to be doing? I'm gonna be calling on Frost in a second here. Okay, so it looks like we got a bounty to do. It is associated with the manhunt, so I'm gonna activate it. No, we don't need a matchmake. All right, we're gonna display a little bit more of this new exotic rifle, and then we're gonna get ready to head off here, man. I mean, the whole point was to show you guys how to get it effortlessly. Um, to show you guys a little bit about how, you know, this thing works. Is it worth using? Is it worth grinding? I mean, if you're a fan of the game, fan of the franchise, then yeah, it's gonna be an exotic you're gonna want to have. Um, I think it's better than the Merciless. You know, um, I don't know if that's saying very much, but yeah, I think it's better than Merciless. You know, I think a way they can make the gun a lot more. Um, I understand they kind of want the green indicator, um, because it's tied to descent, but maybe, I don't know, making the green pop more. You know, even though it's associated with descent, they may even have to, you know, try some different color variations. You know what I mean? Because it's really hard to see now. I'm playing on a monitor. If you're playing on, you know, a monitor or anything that's gonna make the picture darker, it's gonna be extra tough for us. If you're probably playing on like a, you know, like a 4K TV or some form of 1080, hopefully you're not under that. But if you are, it's gonna be tough for you. It's a little easier if you have I know my 4K TV is a lot brighter than my monitor. Oh, yeah, he kicked me. Hipfire's ass. I missed 4 shots at that range. That's tough. Am I going? I think I'm going the right way. So, yeah, I haven't even really began to tinker with any of the builds and stuff like that. I think it's going to be interesting to see um, things like health being incorporated back into the game. You know, we haven't really gave a shit about health since the Berserk days, so we're going to see how that plays out. You know, it's pairing and matching. Those two are going heavily one way, going to be favored over the other. Right now it's too early. I probably won't be watching any build videos or content because I'm going to be in the lab cooking up. So for those of you who build like I do, get your Dr. Frankenstein on. You know, you guys might want to be careful about what you're viewing. Unless you don't mind giving people credit for their ideas and designs. You know, not everybody that plays does that. A few people who, not only owe some apologies, but they need to get some recognition for things that they put out that they really didn't put out. Just saying. You know who you are. I ain't the first person to tell you this either. Come on, show us something. So you see, I didn't even hit the highlighted part of his body, and I'm still hitting over a mil. So, I mean, even just shooting this weapon and engaging. Again, I don't really care for the sight, but You can squeeze quite a bit of damage up out of here, man. Doesn't have a whole lot of muzzle climb. Again, like me and Frost was talking about earlier, I think my biggest issue with the weapon is it's the sight. If you can get used to uh, a clunky sight, then it could be one of the exotic favorites for you. But I don't think I'll ever. I don't use this sight in the game at all anyway. I think this is the eight. Is this the 8 time zone? I think this is the 8 zone. Um, and you know what? Maybe if they change the reticle, made the reticle a little smaller, maybe it would be more favorable and a lot more people would use it. As you can see right here, I'm knocking down this content on challenging with ease. So that was a good example of how much damage can be put out right there. That wasn't bad, man. I melted that boss. Easy 1v1. Boss was melted. Put him down. Probably took maybe a third of my magazine to neutralize that boss. So that wasn't bad. Let me check the fire rate on this thing. I was gonna say 400, but it's at 380. That's not bad for a rifle. You can get out quite a bit of rounds at damn near 400 rounds per minute. So yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are thinking, man. I mean, you guys feel it, man. I mean, Vindicator, man. Exotic rifle. Now again, you guys see, mine's currently at a level 12. This thing can, we can max 25. We can get an extra 13% weapon damage on this thing. So it's quite a bit of weapon damage missing. But even without all that being said, man, I mean, I'm hitting 1.8. And you see the build here. I got 3 reds and 3 blues. So it's kind of like like a safe median for PvP, for challenging and heroic content. You can run 1-1. Well, 1-1's a little light. I would say between like 1-3 and 1-5. It's kind of like that safe haven. You understand? You can take a little bit of damage, but you can also still put things down quickly and very effectively. So that's not bad, man. I mean, Vindicator, man. Go over there. You talk to the requisition lady, what's that, the settlement or whatever, or you can go to the descent table located right outside the main mode there, and you can go talk to them. This is the build we were running to knock down this content. This is how we were able to hit those numbers again. There's a lot of things we can do to make this build even stronger. But currently we didn't even use our M4, man. That's just fucking amazing. You see that at 25, man. I'm thinking about if I'm gonna get my EB to a 25. I don't know. I don't use EB like I used to, but maybe I'll start. I don't know. PSA, man, you guys might want to stay away from recalling your exotics at this point, man. You guys might want to leave that alone. You know, um, recalling your exotics is deconstructing them. So, going over there and trying to go to the table and, re-roll something, you ain't gonna be happy with the outcome, man. You ain't gonna be happy at all. One thing I hate about New York, bro, is you got to run every day. Look how long of a distance it is. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Damn. Oh, I'm all over the place, man. I'm just sitting there thinking about how far you gotta run just to get from one location to the next in New York. It's a little ridiculous, man. Um, I guess I can knock out another control point. For those of you who just tuned in, kind of take a look at the new exotic rifle. I think it's pretty decent, man. I heard comments that it was bad. Then I heard comments that it was really good. I'm kind of like in the middle. I don't think the new exotic rifle is good or bad. I think it's kind of like in the middle, man. It's my honest opinion. After using it for about half hour or so, I think it's mediocre. I think the guys that said it was bad, they probably don't like rifles, and the guys that said it was good, they probably love rifles. Um, as it stands, I was a big fan of M1A when M1A was king, but there really hasn't been a whole lot of love for rifles in the game as of late. So I'll try to get it done, man. Um, is it gonna be like a PVE go to? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't PVE all that much to know if this is gonna be a big factor there. I know when it comes to PvP, I don't see this thing being meta. But who knows, man? I'm rooting for changes, and I'm rooting for a variety of different things. So, uh, if it does end up being meta, good. Or a variant of a meta, good. It's good for the game. Oh, that's tough. Like honestly, I'm not even seeing the highlighted area. I just naturally aim for the head, and I'm able to put out so much damage that even if they're not highlighted, I'm able to kill them easily. So I'm having a hard time displaying um, the, the gun and its talent because I can't really see the highlighted area, man. Like, where's the highlighted area? I don't see it. Don't see it anywhere on this NPC right here. Okay, looks like it's his chest, but you can you can barely see that shit, man. So you heard Frost and I discussing earlier, man, that it's hard to see the highlighted areas um, for the weapon. So is that a big deal? Pretty much. I mean, it's 75% extra weapon damage that you can. Now, I don't believe that's multiplicative damage by no means. If so, the numbers certainly aren't reflecting that. I just think it's just additive damage, but that's still a big deal, man. You know what I mean? Still a big deal. Oh, shit. So, I mean, just to make sure that you're able to get that, that extra 75% damage, um, it would help if you could see. And maybe if they had a different scope, man. I hate this 8 times scope. I never use this in the game. You know, um, give us a 12 times or the 32. I mean, this 8 times is terrible. It's just too big of a hitbox, man. You know what I mean? Oof. You know. In other words, she's loose. Uh-oh. You know what they say? If it ain't tight, it ain't right. Let's talk about it. Uh-oh, we got hunters. So this would be pretty cool, man. We actually got hunters for see, it was good damage. I'm hitting that hunter for 1.3. Most of those shots I fired at him, he was getting hit for like 1.3. Oof. Nice. There it is, gang. There it is. Oh. Man, we melted that first hunter, man. Melted that first hunter. Whew. That's good damage. That's good damage right there. You see how we were able to take down not one, but we took down 2 hunters. Um, challenging. No problem. And mind you, this build that I'm running, this was a spotter build, and I kind of turned it into an obliterate variant. Shout out to the homie Frost again, bro. Wanted me to run um, obliterate, and I wanted to actually showcase a little bit of obliterate too after the buff. It's pretty cool, man, because again, you keep those stacks a lot longer. It's a big difference between 5 and 10 seconds, man. Um, so again, not having to rush out and get into combat just to keep your stacks up, excuse me, is a big deal, bro. Any of us that have been using obliterate, 6 months, a year, or even longer, we know that it was difficult to try to keep obliterate, keep those stacks at 30 because you had 5 seconds, you know. And when you're fighting NPCs, let's say, you know, you're taking down a hostage situation or something of that sort, and then next thing you know, they're spawning in or they're held up somewhere. You know, you lose your stacks. But with 10 seconds, it gives you a little bit more freedom to give those NPCs time to get to you wherever they may be, and you keep those stacks. And because you don't lose your stacks as quick and you can keep them, um, you know, there's no problem with putting out consistent good damage, bro. You're not building, you're pretty much keeping your stacks there, bro. Big difference. So Obliterate, shout out to Frost for you know, requesting that build. You guys can check it out right here. This is the build that we've been running with the new Vindicator, bro. Again, you guys saw we were putting out damage for 1.8 million. That's a lot of damage. I mean, we got 26 bullets in the mag, 25 plus one. So, you know, with us using the new exotic Vindicator, and you know, we're getting up to 1.8 million per shot, and we've got 25, 26 shots in the magazine. This is why you guys were able to see me neutralize those hunters with ease. Um, and this build by no means is tailored for this gun. This was this was just something I put together, man. I just put this together because again, my bro Frost, he wanted me to run Obliterate. So, you know, I really fuck with Obliterate. You guys see here is a triple god roll Obliterate chest piece, double crit, the max crit damage mod on there. It's only expertise 12. Most of my gear is between 11 and 12, bro. I've got some pieces at 15. I have no gear over 15. So, you guys see, some of my weapons are now 25, bro. Elmo's 25, Lady Death 25, Aboros 25, Iron Lung 25, Pesty 25, Nemesis 25. Um, all of that was obtained earlier today. A few other weapons I got to 25 as well. Eventually, I will start attacking my gear pieces, but for now, even look, my 870. I got two of them. The custom I use, the express I use. This one I use a little bit more. You know, that's 25 as well. But we're not here to talk about what I got. You know what I'm saying? And my bag of tricks. We're here to talk about the new exotic rifle. That being the Vindicator. You guys just tuned in. This thing's it comes with a talent called Ortiz Assault Interface. And basically what this is while scoped, the weapon will highlight a random part of the body. Hitting that part of the body gives you an additional 75% weapon damage to that particular highlighted section. So if it's the arm will be highlighted. You hit anywhere to the arms, you'll get that extra 75% weapon damage. So again, this is why you guys were able to see us um, hit numbers for 1.8 million, um, 1.8 mil with having 3 reds and 3 blues. Now imagine if we were to, you know, have 6 reds. You know, we didn't use Brazos. Let's say we used red improvise with red foxes and I got an all red walker, or all red group or some shit. You know, those numbers, you know, you can easily squeeze an extra 30%. You know, like I said, I believe you could probably hit maybe 3, 4 mil a shot easy. And this is without being buffed or propped by teammates. So the weapon is pretty powerful. Um, the mechanic of the highlighted area is not the best. It's not the most visible thing to see, which kind of makes it very tricky. Um, because if you can't see the part of the body to hit, you're not going to get your extra 75% weapon damage. So that makes it a little tough, man. True enough, it makes it a little tough. Uh, so that's where we are with that, man. I mean, is it a good weapon? Yeah, I believe so. Um, if you like the PVE and shit like that, you like rifles, I think it, you know, be somewhere, you know, mid tier. There's not a whole bunch of good rifles in the game anyway. Um, I mean, my honest opinion, I mean, M1A is still, to me, probably the best rifle. Um, and then there's a few other ones that you probably can say are decent, but there's not a lot of good rifles in it. Well, prior to the update. So I don't want to get ahead of myself and speak as is. I haven't even had a chance to, get out there and experiment with a lot of the things that they got going on currently. There's a lot of buffs um, that have been added to various weapons, named items, brand sets, gear sets. So we're just trying to figure out, okay, where does this thing gonna stack up as opposed to the other ones? I don't know. Um, that's why I've been coming out here, kind of trying to show you guys, okay, how it performs. I'm showing you guys the damage numbers that we're able to get. Um, and I even showed you guys the build I was using, bro. It's just pretty standard. It's really close to what I would call an obliterate PvP build, bro. I could actually go out in the dark zone and PvP with this build and do really well. Um, but it also works for PvE as well. So, um, again, if you wanted to squeeze a little bit more damage out of this build, could you? Absolutely. You got 3 blue core attributes. That's 45%. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's 45% extra weapon damage. Just basic, flat out damage, bro. So, yeah, you can squeeze quite a bit more damage out of this build. You know, I mean, what I'll do is maybe I'll throw together like an all red build, and then show you guys what some of those numbers hit for. But for those that like to play it, kind of safe, maybe 3 reds, 3 blues. Maybe you have um, 4 blues, 2 reds. You don't really like to be, super light in the armor. You want to be able to take a little bit more damage. Um, it's not a bad build to run. Like I said, I showed you guys some of the numbers earlier. My AR's at 60. I believe I'm hitting for like between 170 and 180 on the crit hit damage. Um, oh, she said, suck my. Whoa. So again, when I'm engaging these NPCs, it probably looks like I know where the hell the highlighted area. I don't. It's there's just certain parts because the damn sight is so clunky. Even if you're hitting for the chest, you may hit them, on the neck or another highlighted area or whatever, bro. So I think this weapon would be better if they change the sights. You know what I mean? They change the sights on it. I think it'd be like instantly better. And then maybe do something with the highlighted. You know, I don't know if you want to do a darker green, a lighter green, but you got to have a color that pops. Descent is different because the rooms are a lot darker. So that green pops in Descent. But when you're in the regular game mode, that shit don't. There's a lot of vibrant colors and light colors in this game. You understand? So it makes it really tough to see that little lime green or whatever. You know, maybe they might. I don't know. Maybe red would probably be the best color. I don't know what you guys think. You guys think red would be better than the green? Because I know they want to keep it kind of like Descent themed, and that's cool. Or maybe have it half or multicolor, so it's like red, yellow, and green. You know what I mean? So you see multiple colors. Because even right there, I can't, like, I have no idea what the highlighted shit is. You understand? Like, I can't even, you can't even see it. And again, maybe because I'm playing on a monitor. If I hook my system up to my 4K TV and play it on there, maybe I have a little bit more luck. You understand? But like it's really dark in here, man. You know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you guys think or feel the same way, but again, if you're a fan of the game, you're a fan of the franchise, there's a lot of exotics that I have that I don't even use, bro. But I have them because I want all the exotics. You know, that doesn't mean I have to use them. It just means that I have them. And with a game like Division, they constantly are changing, buffing things, nerfing things, changing things. Where the hell am I supposed to be going? So a lot of Division players, especially if you're like me, you're Div One OG. You've been playing since Div One. You know how the devs are for this game. You know how they've been. You know they have a tendency to change things. You know they have tendencies to buff things. You know they have tendencies to nerf things. You know this. They also have reworks where they come in and just obliterate shit, change everything. Um, so, with a lot of us OG players, and even some of you newer guys who are on the same level as some of us elite players, we already know, like, hey, you know what? Even though this may be shit in its current state, I'm gonna keep it in the event that this happens. You understand? You have to think like that with this game, um, because they've shown us too many times that that's the outcome. So to get ahead, you got to stay ahead, and that's the name of the game, bro. So again, we went over how to get this thing. We went over the numbers. We went over the build that we're running. We gave our feedback on you know what we feel would be better. Um, Again, I'm getting good numbers out of this, man. I mean, there are a few times I'm seeing some 8 and 900s, but for the most part, I'm hitting over 1 million per shot. Um, so again, I'm getting good numbers out of this. It's just I don't like this damn scope. I really have an issue with it, man. I really have an issue with this damn scope. Now, again, I'm able to melt hunters. I can melt bosses, golds, reds, no problem, no issue. It's just me handling the weapon, feeling confident in handling the weapon. Um, it would just be a lot better if the site, you know what I mean, or maybe allowing us to change the sites with, you know what I mean. We're at the point of the game where this is end game. You know, you guys are letting us change the last attribute for the exotics. How about letting us change the sights for some of these weapons, man? I mean, that'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope. Allowing us to change the sights, you know what I mean? Which would offer many different forms of play style, man. Because, with an ACOG or a 12 or a 32 zoom, you're shooting mid to long range. But, like, let's say you got a red dot or a holographic sight. Now you can shoot CQC close quarters and you can shoot mid range comfortably, without it being a burden on your eyes. Um, that should be what we're looking into. If you guys just tuned in, man, drop a like if you like the show. If it's informative, not too many laughs going on, man. We're just going over the new exotic rifle. If you guys uh, missed the first half of the stream, go back, check it out, man. Showed you guys how to get this thing, um, how to recal, optimize, and level this thing up. Because we want you guys hitting hard like us, man. We don't want you guys coming out here with a half-cocked ass build, man. I want you guys to hit like us. See, that's good damage. And that wasn't the highlighted area. Those were all 900. See what I'm saying? Like, what is that? What is that? Oh my god. It made me jump over the thing. Did you see that? Did you fucking see that? It made me take cover. It wrapped me around the wrong side of the This fucking game. This fucking game. That just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. How often does that happen? Come on, bro. I gotta go activate this bullshit all over again. That's tough. Yeah, I was hitting that purple NPC center mass, but that it's the site, man. It's the site, and that's gonna be the number one reason why a lot of people do not use this weapon, because the damage is not bad. It can compete with other rifles as far as you can make an argument that it's worth using. The issue is it's the damn site, man. It's the damn site. It's clunky as hell, man. Rifles and marksman rifles are supposed to be like laser beams. You're supposed to be able to, you know, um, hit those shots from mid to long range consistently and comfortably. But you can't do that with this thing because the damn sight, the reticle is so large on the damn thing that it. Oh my god, it's not down there. Oh my god. Like even for headshots, the reticle covers the head and the damn shoulders. It covers the head and the shoulders, man. Like, no. Like I didn't. You know what? I think there was another scope very similar to that in Div 1. I believe it was an 8-time as well. I never cared for the 8-time scope because number one, it highlights too large of an area of the body. You know, like people like myself who kind of focus more on like headshots. We're not. We want a smaller reticle, so we can, you know what I mean, focus more on the area of the body that's going to deal the most damage. Look at that. You can't even. You can hip fire, but then now I can shoot them. So even though, look at this, look at that, look at that, look at that. Come on, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy. No, man. You gotta stand on top of something to look over the windowsill to land your shot. Oh my god, it's annoying. Yeah, that's. So I'm glad that we actually did a few activities with this, man, so you guys can get a good feel. Like, you know what, is this something I'm gonna grind for? If you guys don't like Descent and you really don't like rifles, then this is probably something. This is probably an exotic you can do without. Look at that. Like, stop it, bro. Yeah, devs. If you guys want to share this, get this video to the devs, man, and get it in circulation, man. Try to figure out, hey, bro, this site, man, this site's site's got to go. And I think that'd be a good thing for the game to actually be able to go out and change your sites. We can do it for high ends. I don't know why we can't do it for exotics, man. You know what I mean? If you want to run around and you have I mean, just imagine you put like a red dot or a holographic on your Lady Death or something, bro. Or, you know what I mean? You put an ACOG on your Merciless or some shit, it would be pretty nice if we can change some of those sites, you know. Some sites change when you're aimed in and when you're not. Um, so that'd be pretty dope. That'd be pretty dope, man, if we had that going. One thing about New York too, man, is it's always what the hell? That was who turned the lights off, bro? Like, what was that? What the fuck was that? They cut the lights off on us, man. Oh shit! I can't believe that, bro. I cannot believe that. Twice, gang. Twice. Oh my gosh. Well, gang, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I got shit I gotta do. Um, I hope you guys liked the brief, informative, detailed stream on the new exotic rifle, the Vindicator, man. Again, we've covered how to get this thing, how to get it right, level it up, optimize it. Guys, again, no recal. Don't recal anything at this point, man. If you want to lose your weapon, go ahead and recal it. Okay. You want to keep your weapon, stay away from recal. As far as I know, I've optimized and I've expertised weapons. I didn't have any issues. Everything that I optimized and expertise, I still have. I can utilize. Um, so, those aspects and mechanics of the game are fine. Now, once they fix recal, who knows what they may break? So you may want to keep your ears open. Stay tuned in. We got a lot of informative guys. I wish I knew the name of that one guy who put the video out. I don't know who it was. It wasn't one of the big names. It was one of the smaller channels. Shout out to him for putting it out because that's the first video I saw. Um, I was like, oh shit, because I could have just logged on, not looked at anything, and just started fucking recalling all my exotics, and I could have lost. I don't even want to think about it, but yeah, that could have happened, bro. So, um, keep your eyes open, man. If you guys deal with people who are informative, I know Tux is pretty good. Nothing but skills. He's pretty good. And there's a few other ones out there who are pretty informative. I would love to say myself, but I don't do it consistently enough. But I try to keep our guys updated, via messages and just word of mouth when I can. I will try to get on, do a little bit more. Obviously, with these new gear sets and changes, a lot of builds are going to be made stronger. Some are going to even be changed to get stronger. So I'm going to have a boat ton of new content, new things, new builds, um, new strategies. PvP, we're doing amazing. I have nothing but good things to say about what we're doing on the PvP side. But we're going to start cranking these builds out, going over just different things that we can do as agents to have a better time, going into year 6. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up, showing love, talking and interacting. um, ideas that have been shared. It's awesome, bro. It's awesome. Appreciate the love. I hope you guys all enjoyed the new update, man. Remember, keep your ears open before you guys just get out there and start doing things. These bugs and glitches, man, they can be game breaking. They can be game breaking depending on who it happens to and on what type of level, man. So if you are one of those people that find yourself in an unfortunate situation and this has already happened to you, um, they do have the capability to roll your account back. Um, we know they can do that. They've done it to players who've been caught cheating. Um, so obviously you're gonna have to have some type of interaction with the devs and see what they can do for you guys, man. If you guys already lost exotics, I feel sorry for you guys, man. Heart really goes out for you if you're just trying to recal something, especially if it's like a 23, 24, or even a 25. I mean, at that point, remember we were spending 135 just to get our weapons to a level 24. I've got several weapons that I spent 135 components on just to get them to 24. You take that same weapon, you try to recal it, and then that weapon, you think that it's getting recal, but really you're just deconstructing it. You understand? And now you're level 24, 25. The same item you spent 135 components on is gone. I don't think people understand that. If you didn't have level 24 weapons before the update, you don't understand what I'm saying. We spent 135 per item. You understand? So you're one of those people and you find yourself in that situation and you try to recal and this just didn't get out to you. You missed all the PSAs and you missed everything. You may want to go back and you know get some of those things in order, man. Don't recal anything at this point at all. Again, optimizing is cool. I've optimized and I've expertised weapons. Just so you guys don't think I'm lying before I get off here. You see, I'm not lying. 25 Elmo, 25 Lady Death, 25 Boros, 25 Iron Lung, 25 Pestilence, 25 Nemesis. You see, I've done this. So I'm not going to tell you guys to do something that I haven't done or I'm not sure about. If I'm not sure, I'll tell you, hey, I'm not sure at your own risk. But I'm never going to say, hey, yeah, go ahead and do this. It's safe. And I haven't done it myself and I'm really not sure. That's one thing about me you don't never have to worry about. The information has always been solid and consistent from us to you guys, man. So, um, hope you guys like my Power Ranger outfit too, bro. Like, what's up, bro? Check it out, man. Check us out, man. Check out our little Power Ranger outfit, man. Yeah, yeah. I'm not really feeling the boots, man. I really wish you could change the boots, but it is what it is, bro. Like, ugh, it is what it is. But yeah, new stuff in the game, man. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. Questions, thoughts, concerns, etc. Um, leave a message. Drop a like if you haven't. Share the video, man. I hope it was informative. Hope you guys liked it. Um, I had a blast showing you guys just what this thing can do. Again, this is the build that I had when I ran the exotic rifle, the Vindicator. This is it right here. Again, Obliterate is in a really good spot. I don't know if you guys see this. Critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 10 seconds. No longer 5. Okay, it's 10 seconds. Stacks up to 25 times. Let's go. So you can keep that 25% damage on Obliterate rocking pretty much consistently now. That's pretty dope. Okay, you don't have one of these Obliterate chest pieces. Go out and farm for one. Get it. This thing's nice. Had mine for years. I like it. Hope you guys do too as well. It's amazing. Go out and cop this. This is just a template of something I threw together. Again, this is PvP/PvE ready. This is not even how I had this build. This was Perfect Spotter, and this I think was something else, and this was something else, and this was something else. So I just pretty much came in and altered the build so I can utilize it with Obliterate. So I was trying to actually showcase Obliterate and I was trying to showcase the Vindicator. which I think we did a pretty good job of. We didn't even use our M4, by the way. Leveled the thing up to 25 and didn't even utilize the damn thing, man. You know, so again, if you missed, me taking down the hunters, I took down both hunters, no problem. Um, Multiple bosses, no problem. Bounties, control points. I gave you guys a pretty good, if you don't have this thing, I gave you guys a pretty good assessment of what to expect when it's in your hands. So again, pretty decent damage. I was able to get up to 1.8 million with this thing set up and run just like this, 3-3. Um, I'm sure you can achieve well over 3 million if you go all red. I wouldn't be surprised if you can get up to 4 million per shot. You understand? So this is what it is, man. And these are the stats. 50% crit chance, 161 on the crit damage. We got a little bit of multiplicative damage from the contractors and foxes. Like I said, this thing is PvE/PvP ready to go, man, just as is. So hope you guys like the stream, man. Again, leave a like if you haven't. Share. Drop those comments, man. And until next time, man. Triple T down. Yeah. Take care, guys.